Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Audrey's reading area. I've been kind of non-existent for the last 2 days, was under the weather, and I'm feeling a bit better now. So I am back by popular demand. Thank you. Don't forget, you guys, on this wonderful Wednesday, Multicultural Awareness Wednesday, don't forget to click like and don't forget to click share and don't forget to go on and punch that notification bell so that you'll know every time I put on upload a new video to YouTube, and you can be the first to share it. You can be the first to share my video with everybody. That's right. All right. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:01 p.m.
Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area at 5 o'clock p.m.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me here as I read fun, exciting, and multicultural awareness books. I'm going to do 2 today and 2 tomorrow to make up for those 2 days that I was not here, and I do apologize. So, the first book that I'll be reading to you today, I'll come back again probably at 5:30 to read another one. Bippity Bop Barbershop. Bippity Bop Barbershop. Bippity Bop Barbershop. That's why I got a little man over here with the, and the brush. This book is written by Natasha, Anastasia, Tarpley, illustrated by E.B. Lewis. Bippity Bop Barbershop. This warm, reassuring story by Natasha, Anastasia, Tarpley, combined with E.B. Lewis's rich, lively watercolors, beautifully depicts a special ritual between father and son. Now, yes, I know there's a lot of fathers that take their kids to the barbershop. They have that little ritual thing that they do. That's the first picture. So, let me fix this first. All right. There is an author's note, which I don't think I'm going to read. It's too long. So, let's get into this book. Let's dig in and read. So, early Saturday morning, Daddy comes to wake me with our secret knock. Bippity, bippity, bee-bop, bop. Bippity, bee-bop, bop. That's their secret knock. You up, little man? Daddy pokes his head into my room. I'm up, I say excitedly, and jump out of bed. I can hardly wait. I'm going to get my first haircut at the barbershop today. Mama and my sister, Kenyana, are still asleep. Daddy and I have the house all to ourselves. Quietly, Daddy and I dress in matching blue jeans and gym shoes, then head outside. We turn onto Main Street and stop at Jack's Sweet Shop. Daddy orders a gooey cinnamon roll and black coffee and a glazed donut and chocolate milk for me. Miles is getting his first haircut at the barbershop today. Daddy tells Mr. J. Is that so? Mr. J asks, leaning over the counter. I nod yes. This calls for a celebration. I'll make your milk a double. Mr. J pours chocolate milk into a tall cup. Be brave, little man, he says as he hands it to me. Aw. We eat as we walk. Up ahead, I see the green and yellow awning and the white letters on the window that say, Seymour's Barbershop. Seymour's Barbershop. Ooh, I dropped my little thingies. Next to the door is a short white barber's pole. It has red stripes. See right here? Red stripes, which curl and swirl around it like strange fish swimming in a sea of white. And there's Mr. Seymour in the window with his wild gray hair dusting off his big shiny chair. Mr. Seymour has been Daddy's barber since Daddy was a kid like me. Now he'll be my barber too. Inside the shop is crowded. Daddy stops to whisper something to Mr. Seymour, and then we walk to the back of the shop to find a seat. Hey there, Charles. Hey there, little man. What's going on? People call out as we pass. First haircut? One of the men asks me. I nod yes. Nothing to it, he says. Just gotta be brave. All these people are telling me to be brave, but I don't know exactly what they mean. What does brave mean, Daddy? I ask. It just means that you're not afraid, Daddy says. When we sit down, I practice being brave. As Daddy and I wait our turn, we watch two men playing checkers. Slap! One of the men slams his checker on the board. King me! I always say crown me. King me, he shouts with his arms raised high. Another group of men is clustered around the television at the back of the shop watching a basketball game. Come on, man, shoot the ball. What are you waiting for? Pass it, pass it. Foul, foul. That was a foul. The ref must be blind. Phew, that boy can fly, one man cheers when his favorite player finally makes a basket. Jazz music, loud voices, and laughter blend with the buzz, this thing right here, the buzz of clippers. And the soft swish, swish whisper of scissors skimming loose hairs from a freshly cut head. I look at the men in the row of chairs in front of me. I can see their faces in the long mirror that runs along an entire wall of the shop. The man in Mr. Seymour's chair is getting his head shaved. Take it all off, he says. A patch of sunlight gleams right on top of his bald head. The razor, sort of like this, with the wire. The one that I have is smaller. It's just a liner. Yeah. Lines up. Another man has long, thick dreadlocks. He's getting a shave with a straight razor. When he leans all the way back in the chair, his locks almost touch the floor. The next man is getting his hair cut low all around. The clippers go back and forth, dipping and gliding across his head, making smooth waves that ripple through his hair. In the last chair, there's a kid a little older than me, getting his big, curly afro trimmed. Just a little off the sides, he says. But none of the styles I see look like me. After a while, Mr. Seymour points toward Daddy and me and calls my name. Me? I look at Daddy and then at Mr. Seymour and then at Daddy again. He's like, "You go first, Miles," he said, and pats me on the shoulder. "Be brave, little man." I can hear my heart beat in my ears as my knees feel wobbly, but I stand up and walk over to the chair. Mr. Seymour helps me up. The chair is so high. Then he drapes a big, wide cape over me to catch the loose hairs. "What style would you like for your first haircut, little man?" Mr. Seymour asks. I shrug my shoulders. I don't know. Hairstyles. Mr. Seymour shows me a poster hanging on the wall with pictures of all kinds of different styles, but I still don't see anything that look like me. I take one more look around the shop, and when I see Daddy, I know right away which style I want. Cut low on top and shaved clean all around, just like his. I whisper to Mr. Seymour, and he goes to work. Mr. Seymour takes out his pick. This is a pick. These are the scissors. That's a pick. Mr. Seymour takes out his pick. He picks my hair until it is fluffy and stands up high. Then, with his scissors, he begins to cut my hair just like Mama used to do at home. But when he finishes with the pick and scissors, I hear him turn the clippers on. My heart starts beating fast again. Will the clippers hurt? What if Mr. Seymour accidentally cuts off my ear? Ooh, he's wondering, what if Mr. Seymour accidentally cuts off his ear? Let me get this thing out because I want you guys to hear the sound of clippers in case you have not heard of it before. Let me plug this in somewhere. So you can hear the sound of clip. Oh, I don't have a plug available right now. I'm sorry. Can't let you hear the clippers right now. Will the clippers hurt? What if Mr. Seymour accidentally cuts off my ear? See him getting his hair cut, picked, and then cut. Aw. The loud buzzing noise is coming closer. Then I feel a tickle creeping up the back of my neck. I get so scared. I duck down as low as I can go into the chair and throw the cape over my head. I peek out from under the cape when Mr. Seymour turns the clippers off. Daddy is squatting beside me. I tried to be brave, but I didn't know how, I say with tears in my eyes. Aw. Daddy squatting beside him. Aw. You know, I was scared when I got my first haircut, Daddy says, and wipes my tears away. You were? I say with my eyes wide open, and Daddy nods. But I'll tell you a trick. Pretend that you're a giant so tall your head touches the sky, and the buzzing of the clippers is just the sound of airplanes zooming by. Or maybe you're a superhero saving the earth from a swarm of killer bees. Try it. I promise you won't be frightened anymore. Aw. So I close my eyes and I think about giants and my favorite superheroes, but I can't picture any of them getting a haircut. But then I remember watching Daddy get his haircut. The way he sits up tall and closes his eyes halfway, like he doesn't have a care in the world. I think about how brave Daddy is, and I get brave too. Aw. When Mr. Seymour turns the clippers back on, I imagine that I have Daddy's long legs and wide shoulders. I sit up straight like Daddy, though I still squeeze the arms of the chair tightly. And when Mr. Seymour is through, there was a brand new me staring back at the mirror. Mr. Seymour rubs a dab of sweet-smelling blue aftershave on my face and the back of my neck. It feels like a cool breeze. Then he dips a brush in powder and gently sweeps it over my head and neck. Daddy takes his seat in Mr. Seymour's chair. And when Mr. Seymour asks him how he wants his hair, Daddy says that he wants a haircut just like mine. Daddy wants to look like me. When Mr. Seymour is finished, Daddy and I smile at each other in the mirror. You sure we're not twins? Daddy asks, raising one eyebrow. I guess it's like that, right? One eyebrow. I can't do it as good as him. Aw. On the way out, some of the other men in the shop hold their hands up to me for high fives. Pew, pew, pew. High fives. Looking sharp, man, they say. Guess I can't call you little man anymore, Miles. You're one of the big boys now, Mr. Seymour says and shakes my hand. See you next time. Aw. Oh, look at him shaking his hand. How cool is that? He's so happy. I hum a happy, proud song as we leave Mr. Seymour's shop. Bippity bop, bippity bee, bop bop. Daddy picks up the tune. We walk to the rhythm of our music. Two cool cats side by side. The end. Aw, look at that. The end. I'm going to try to plug this in and see if I can let you hear the sound of this thingy here. Let me see. I guess I have to take this one all the way out to plug this one all the way in. Let's see if it'll do it for you guys. Yeah, so when he turned on, let me read that part again. The loud buzzing. Can you hear it? The loud buzzing. Yeah. He cuts his hair. Shaves it up. Shape up, shape up. Wow. Thank you guys so much for being here as I read these fun and exciting and multicultural books. Natasha Anastasia Tarpley is the author of, I Love My Hair, winner of the 1999 Blackboard Children's Book of the Year Award. She's published 2 books for adults. Okay. She's got a little thing going on here. Praise for Bippity Bop Barbershop. Bippity Bop Barbershop. Written by Natasha Anastasia Tarpley. Illustrated by E.B. Lewis. I hope you guys loved this book. I loved it. I enjoyed going with this young man to get his first haircut. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for being here. And shout out to my mom, Beverly, who's always here. Almost always here. Because sometimes she has doctor's visits and she can't get out of them. But she comes on that later. So thank you, Mom. My cousin Patsy. Thank you so much for being here, Patsy. I love you. Thanks for your love and support. Sunshine Blaze. Not sure if you want me to say your real name, so I'll just say, hey, Sunshine. Thank you for joining me here and listening to me read these fun and exciting books. Chandrika. Thank you. I really appreciate your love and support. Thank you for being here. And once again, sorry I wasn't here for the past 2 days. I was really under the weather. So I will do another one it's 5:18. I will do another one at 5:30. So be there. 15 more minutes. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to go on over to Audrey's Reading Area on YouTube and smash that subscribe button. Punch that notification bell so you could be one of the first to know that I have uploaded another video. And you could be one of the first to even share my video with everybody. Thank you. And I will see you guys soon. Live at 5 tomorrow, too. Don't forget, I'll be live at 5. That's Live. Live at 5 tomorrow. See you soon.